Ladies and gentlemen, he came from the Hall of Fame flagging as a young man to the stage here tonight as your 2018 410 Lucas Oil Knoxville Championship Cup Series champion, Austin McCarl.
Thank you guys very much. Troy kind of stole a little bit of the thunder there, thanking people, but I really this is a dream come true for me on so many levels. I've watched my dad give these speeches 7 times and just prayed one day that I would be able to do the same thing. And Knoxville means so much to us. He went through a little bit of the history with our family and what this place means to us, and you know, it's the only thing I lay in bed at night and think about other than my wife. but I love sprint car racing more than anything on earth. This is about the only thing I'm passionate about, and I really need to thank my parents kind of first and foremost, because without them, I don't know any of these people at the 6 tables we have, and just all the people that are involved, and not only with TKS Motorsports, but with people that helped me in the past get me to where I was to be able to, you know, get the opportunity with Tami and Troy. And, there's just so many people to thank, and I can't do it. I'll be up here all night, but and I'd probably cry. But it's been an amazing year. I've said in many interviews, 2018 started off pretty cool for me. We had a badass wedding, and it started off right there with the tempo of the year, and getting that first win right away. You know, 2017, me and Troy came really close, and we worked on a lot of things, and me and Troy, I thought, really started off last year really well, and we just continued to grow, but we never got that win, and it was hard on both of us. So to get that win right away was huge for me, and just my confidence and knowing that I can win. Winning at Knoxville is so tough to do. I mean, everybody in here knows that. I say all the time, I think it's easy to drive. I think it's easy to get around, per se, but it's so hard to win, and it's so hard to be fast, and there's so many people that, I mean, everybody's so equal and so good, and everybody works so hard on their equipment. It's so difficult to do. It's hard to just, you know, explain unless you're out there doing it. But I really need to thank Tami, Renfro, and Troy, but I know who the real boss is. But Tami is like a second mom to me at the racetrack. She takes care of me and looks after me and makes sure I'm all right. And she's the first person there in victory lane that I get to hug, besides, you know, everybody else that's running down. But I know what it takes to be being around my mom, and how hard it can be, and the things you have to put up with Troy, and, you know, as far as sorry, but no, I know the things you have to go through, and how hard it can be, and how much work it takes, and a lot of women could shut that down, a guy's dream. And I know, thank you for letting Troy do this, and obviously there's a lot of people, but you could shut it down right now if you wanted to, and thank you so much for not. I'm not standing here without you, so thank you very much, Tami. Don and Charlene, Bob and Janice, Angela, everybody at Casey's. Again, I'm not standing here without you guys. And in sprint car racing, Knoxville Raceway, racing as a whole is a much better thing because of Casey's General Stores and Don and Bob and everybody that's been involved in it. You guys do so much for people that a ton of people don't even probably understand, as far as the Hall of Fame and the things you've done to preserve the history of Knoxville and just what it means. I mean, 2 amazing people, and thank you very much. Rick and Belinda, DMIP, you guys are a huge part of this team. Again, thank you for letting Troy and I live our dream, and without you guys, it's not possible. Midwest Basement Systems, unfortunately they couldn't be here, Tim and Kim Hetty, but to bring a new sponsor into the sport is a difficult thing, and I hope we made them proud this year, and winning a championship their first year in the game, and Ryan doing so well. It's an honor to bring someone new, and hopefully they're in the sport for a long, long time. Al Parker, there you are, shaking your head. But thank you very much for everything you do, man. You listen to me complain probably more than you wanted to, but thank you for just understanding our goal and what we were trying to accomplish here. And without you, and obviously Clint's a large part of, you know, your success. So it's thank you very much. You build badass engines, and I wouldn't be here without you. Thank you. Bill and Sammy Webb, Snyder Landscaping's here, Liberty Ready Mix, Tucker Trucking, Newman Brothers, Scott, Candy, Brad. Thank you guys so much. I know you guys take a lot of time out of your normal life schedule to come on weekends and help us, and I try to let you guys know how much I appreciate your help and just how much it means to me and Troy. And it's I say it all the time, it's such an awesome feeling when I wake up on Saturday mornings and relax and I get to the racetrack, and all I think about is driving the race car. I don't think about if it's ready or if a wheel's gonna fall off or something like that. So thank you guys so much for your hard work, and it means a lot to me. Billy Bell's a huge part of this team. He definitely brings some entertainment, some pizza to the group when we need it. So it's great to have someone like you a part of our team, Billy. Thank you very much. The KRCO, everyone's gone on about him all night, but it's definitely not undeserved, and the fire crew as well. It's when I took that hit the third week, I didn't really know where I was for a while, and they came and checked on me and made sure I was okay, and even hours later, and just like my dad the next week, made sure I was all right and took care of me. And that when you travel places, you come to appreciate Knoxville and the fire crew and everything. You get a little bit more. You get so spoiled here, even with the lighting and just the facility in general. It's pretty crazy. And you go to these other places and it's so dark. And I mean, like I've said before, there's just a guy with a fire extinguisher standing there in the infield, and I mean, you know, it's not going to be a good deal if something bad happens. But thank you guys very much for everything you do. And I need to thank my mother and father-in-law. They kept me racing when I probably wouldn't have been. But thank you guys very much. Sorry, I'm getting misty like Terry. But there's a bunch of people at these tables that I would call friends, but they're more like family. And it means the world to me. So thank you guys.